USDA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. Well, not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Throwing right away is Dart. And his first look is incomplete. Look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
To throw is Dart. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
A part of why they came to this week with a winning record is that they feed off of mistakes like this, and now it's a prime opportunity. Just moments in the game to get a short field touchdown off of their big defensive play. Now, on the other side, they were already the underdog in this one. They just made their uphill battle just a little bit tougher.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
In today's NFL, when you talk about goals for defenses, and you think that maybe you'd like to hold them under 14 points or so, we think our offense can usually get 17 to 20, so that's a reasonable goal. But when you hold a team under 100 yards of total offense, you're going to win 99 times out of 100. And the one game you lose, you'll know who to blame.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Terry McLaurin They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Here's Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
But you look at this defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. One in running the ball, one in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Dart going to look to throw here. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And they will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Calvin Austin, 68 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Cybert, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got the squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
10 through 11. Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Buffalo 8 Warriors. 70. 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going.
Let's go now.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Buccaneers. First down.
7 Pirates.
First and 10 at the 37.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
18, 60 Bobcats. Just dragging 60.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin.
Drag 50.
That's another Buccaneers. First down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. We're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Ready.
Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there, relied on the big guys up front, and got it done.
Yeah, this is the time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bucs have come back to make it a 2-point game.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Ready.
They'll look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Dart. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talked about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now Dart. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing his Dart. Throw well set is complete on the diving effort. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing his dart. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And it'll be intercepted. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old way, but give him credit. He went old school. He was determined not to make this a pick six, and he got there in time to make the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors. Down the sideline he goes. And he will step out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 55 yards.
First and goal, New York.
Throwing. Dart. The RPO will keep it himself.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage. But when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
Looking to throw. Dart.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants.
Theo Johnson.
A 9-yard touchdown grab.
And the Giants are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in.
Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Fighting through at the 25.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Their own 26-yard line.
To throw now, Dart.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. To throw, Dart.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Here's Dart. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
On to punt, Jamie Gillen. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline, it's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
And he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Buccaneers, 1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Now 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 18. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Let's go.
Got an open man. It's Pickens.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about. And his kick is indeed good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And how about this line out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
And yet again, it's McLaurin. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back, because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he's got it. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Flag comes in. This might be a free play.
Irvin is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty. 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
To throw is Dart. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Well, this has been a bit of a tough game to figure out when it comes to him throwing the football. He's got the 3 touchdown passes, but now, Charles, this is a 3rd interception.
And those aren't really numbers that you'd like to see balance out. In a normal ledger sheet, if you can balance everything, you feel good about your day. But as a quarterback, you need your ratio to be more like 3 touchdown passes to 1 interception.
A 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Cougar, 60's average. 60, Mustang 19. Go.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Dart going to look to throw here.
He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. To the air, Dart. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll go. Here's Dart. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking up one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
On play action, here's Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
First down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Giants.
Now Dart. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Down the right sideline. Now it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. possessions.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 40.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Out of the gun, here's Dart.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
Throwing his Dart.
That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Giants, first down. First and goal, New York.
Throwing his Dart.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's Dart.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal.
I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
They'll try to throw for it with Dart.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Darius Slayton from 6 yards away. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 6.
They need to get this to the 24 on third down.
Get it! Get Cougar 19!
On third down, they go with Irving.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
It's fourth down.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this will remain an 18-point lead. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. But at this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's 2nd and 10. Dart.
He finds Austin complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Giants.
Hey, Smash! Curve 19! Curve 19! Buffalo 18!
Throwing. Dart. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
To the air once more is Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors.
And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 29-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down.
To throw. Dart. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To throw now. Dart.
Hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Looking to throw. Dart. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
Dart to throw on 4th down.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Tampa Bay, they keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they're going